Howdy, friends. This is Randy Taylor, Cherokee Cowboy, with today's segment of Word with a Champ for Native Voice One.
This is Word with a Champ. Here's Cherokee Cowboy, Randy Taylor.
Go round number 7 in the City of Lights in the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo. Results and interviews with the champions coming up. Recorded from the MGM Grand Casino Hotel in Las Vegas. Indian Country in round 7 in the team roping competition. Brenton Hall, Cherokee, Oklahoma, no time with Chase Tryon from Montana. Coleman Proctor, Cherokee from Oklahoma, no time with Ryan Moats from Texas. Eric Rogers was a 9.9 seconds in round 7, not winning any money. The winner, Cody Snow, with his partner, Wesley Thorpe from Texas. Our contingency from Indian Country is faring this way in the average in the world standings. Eric Rogers is number 11 in the aggregate, number 14 in the world standings. Cherokee, Coleman Proctor, number 15 in the aggregate, number 9 in the world. And Brenton Hall is number 5 in the aggregate and number 7 in the world standings. Cody Snow and Wesley Thorpe are number 1 in the average. Clay Smith of Oklahoma and Jade Corkill are number 1 in the world standings after round 7. Round 7 in the bareback bronc riding saw Clayton Bigelow number 1 again in round number 7 with a 91.5 point ride aboard Ankle Biter of the Rafter G Rodeo from Utah. In the steer wrestling, Idaho's Stetson Jorgensen won it with a quick 3.4 second time. Canadian Zeke Thurston claimed the round with a 92.5 point ride aboard Northcock Matza bucking horse Get Smart. Canadian horse, Canadian bronc rider in the winner's circle. Tyler Milligan, Pawhuska, Oklahoma, got the round in the tie-down roping with a quick 7.5 second time. WPRA barrel racing defending world champion Haley Kinsel was the fastest in the cloverleaf pattern on Wednesday night with a 13.6. Five-time and defending champ of the world's team, MGM, Sage Still Kimsey, won the bull riding with a 90 on Survey Championship Rodeo's bucking bull, Smoke Wagon. Each of the rounds paid $26,230 and 77 cents. The best on 10, as we are at round 7 of 10, pays $68,000. Clayton Bigelow is first in the aggregate and first in the world standing with over $250,000 won. Louisiana and defending champ Tyler Wagasback is first in the aggregate for the steer wrestling and first in the world standings. In the saddle bronc riding, Canadian Zeke Thurston is your leader for the world standings. Brody Kress of Wyoming is the best in the aggregate with 592.5 points on 7 head of bucking horses. Miles City, Montana's Haven Medjed is number 1 in the aggregate. He has 60.2 seconds on 7 head of calves and has won more money than anybody at number 1 in the world standings. Tuff Cooper is second. Shane Hanchy is third. Ivy Colorado of Colorado was number 1 in the aggregate, the fastest on 7 cloverleaf patterns. Haley Kinsel defending her title, now number 1 in the world with 3 rounds to go in the City of Lights. Sage Kimsey, number 1 in the aggregate. He's the only man to have ridden 6 out of the 7 bulls, winning that and first in the world standings with well over $300,000 won. We had an opportunity to visit with Stetson Jorgensen from Idaho after winning the steer wrestling.
Oh, it's a great accomplishment, even beating my first NFR and getting my first go-around win. Just skyrockets my confidence and feeling dangerous for the next few rounds.
We visit with Skeeter Thurston after a big round win. He is number 1 in the world right now.
Bucking horse of the world, and then to be able to ride him here at the finals and win a round on him, that's pretty cool. And there's no other horse like him. I've never been on a bucking horse that's like, he's just itty-bitty. He probably weighs 800 pounds. And he's hard as a rock, and he comes in there, and he's just one of them ones that it's got to go right for you to ride him, but when it does, you win big.
We spoke with round 7 team roping winners, California's Cody Snow and Wesley Thorpe of Texas.
We've been jackpot for 5 or 6 years together, and just started roping 3 years ago, and been roping ever since. So we've always roped together and had some success at jackpots, and then started rodeoing, and it's been a good partnership.
Episodes of this program may be heard on RandyTaylorAnnouncer.com. Compliments of 4B Web Design.
Thanks for listening to today's segment of Word with a Champ. For Native Voice One, this is Cherokee Cowboy Randy Taylor.
Word with a Champ is funded by the Four Bears Casino and Lodge, located near the beautiful Lake Sakakawea in Newtown, North Dakota. Owned and operated by the Mandan Hidatsa in Arikara Nation. Justin Boot Company. Handcrafted cowboy boots since 1879. South Point Hotel Casino and Spa, home of the Indian National Finals Rodeo in Las Vegas. And by Wrangler. Long live cowboys.
Native Voice One, the Native American radio service.